Iota value equivalent to 4.322 rands a coin. The present cost range through INT 1925 4.755. The earlier day close 4.289. The change was plus 0.1033, plus 250%. Reverse rate, ZAR to IT. Iota cost expectation for September 2024. Initially cost at 303 rands. Excessive cost 376, while low cost 303. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 333. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 351. Change for September 15.8%. Iota figure for October 2024. Before all else cost at 351 rands. Excessive cost 382, while low cost 332. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 356. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 357. Change for October 17%. Iota cost expectation for November 2024. Before all else cost at 357 rands. Excessive cost 443, while low cost 357. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 393. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 414. Change for November 16%. Iota gauge for December 2024. In the first place cost at 414 rands. Exorbitant cost 514, while low cost 414. They found the middle value of cost 456. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 480. Change for December 15.9%. Iota cost expectation for January 2025. In the first place cost at 480 rands. Exorbitant cost 531, while low cost 461. They found the middle value of cost 492. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 496. Change for January 3.3%. Iota estimate for February 2025. First and foremost cost at 496 rands. Exorbitant cost 515, while low cost 447. They found the middle value of cost 485. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 481. Change for February 3%. Iota cost expectation for Walk 2025. First and foremost cost at 481 rands. Exorbitant cost 490, while low cost 426. They found the middle value of cost 464. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 458. Change for spring 48%. Iota estimate for April 2025. To start with cost at 458 rands. Exorbitant cost 458, while low cost 386. They found the middle value of cost 429. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 415. Change for April 9.4%. Iota cost expectation for May 2025. In the first place cost at 415 rands. Exorbitant cost 415, while low cost 336. They found the middle value of cost 382. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 361. Change for May 13%. Iota estimate for June 2025. First and foremost cost at 361 rands. Exorbitant cost 421, while low cost 361. They found the middle value of cost 384. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 393. Change for June 8.9%. Iota cost expectation for July 2025. First and foremost cost at 393 rands. Exorbitant cost 395, while low cost 343. They found the middle value of cost 375. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 369. Change for July 6.1%. Iota estimate for August 2025. To start with cost at 369 rands. Exorbitant cost 369, while low cost 303. They found the middle value of cost 342. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 326. Change for August 11.7%. Iota cost expectation for September 2025. To start with cost at 326 rands. Exorbitant cost 385, while low cost 326. They found the middle value of cost 349. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 360. Change for September 10.4%. Iota conjecture for October 2025. Before all else cost at 360 rands. Excessive cost 447, while low cost 360. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 396. Iota cost conjecture toward the month's end 418. Change for October 16.1%. Iota cost expectation for November 2025. Before all else cost at 418 rands. Excessive cost 455, while low cost 395. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 423. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 4.25. Change for November 17%. Iota estimate for December 2025. To start with, cost at 425 rands. Exorbitant cost 462, while low cost 402. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 430. Iota cost conjecture toward the month's end 432. Change for December 16%. Iota cost expectation for January 2026. Before all else, cost at 432 rands. Excessive cost 432, while low cost 365. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 405. Iota cost conjecture toward the month's end 392. Change for January 93%. Iota conjecture for February 2026. At the outset, cost at 392 rands. Excessive cost 456, while low cost 392. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 417. Iota cost conjecture toward the month's end 426. Change for February 87%. Iota cost expectation for walk 2026. At the outset, cost at 426 rands. Excessive cost 426, while low cost 361. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 4,000. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 388. Change for spring 89%. Iota figure for April 2026. Initially cost at 388 rands. Excessive cost 482, while low cost 388. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 427. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 450. Change for April 16%. Iota cost expectation for May 2026. To start with, cost at 450 rands. Exorbitant cost 489, while low cost 425. To found the middle value of cost 455. Iota cost estimate toward the month's end 457. Change for May 16%. Iota figure for June 2026. Initially cost at 457 rands. Excessive cost 496, while low cost 432. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 462. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 464. Change for June 15%. Iota cost expectation for July 2026. Initially cost at 464 rands. Excessive cost 504, while low cost 438. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 469. Iota cost figure toward the month's end 471. Change for July 15%. Iota figure for August 2026. Initially cost at 471 rands. Exorbitant cost 510, while low cost 444. But found the middle value of cost 476. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 477. Change for August 13%. Iota cost expectation for September 2026. Before all else, cost at 477 rands. Exorbitant cost 489, while low cost 425. They found the middle value of cost 462. Iota cost gauge toward the month's end 457.